loaded for Thomas March. Here we go, Thomas March, our first lifter, opening with 93 pounds. Josh is on deck, Michael in the hole, Dustin Worker, you are 4 out. And that's a good lift. Right next to your state, I'll be right there. Nice job, fellas. 3 years old, come out here killing it. That's awesome.
Alright, here's the morning weigh-in, 63.3 kilos. Okay, so now we're going to get the end of the day weight, 63.8 kilos. Hi guys, hope you all had a great holiday season. This is my first video for 2019 and my first meat prep update for 2019. So before we get to the update, I want to talk a little bit about my Rogue gear. I made a video of it, my last video. The kilo plates is really weird. Now, I don't know the science of it. I don't know if it's true or not about having the plates being, so thin that the center of gravity makes it heavier. When you're using the regular 45-pound plates and the pound plates, they come out wider onto your bar. But with the kilo plates, they come closer to the end, the middle of the bar. So the weight feels heavier, and don't know if that's true or not, but it does feel heavier. I been used to the pound plates, and it feels a lot different. And my pound plates aren't off that much; they're about maybe a pound low or a pound higher as far as the 45-pound plates, and same thing with the rest of my pound plates. They're maybe between a half a pound and a pound difference. I heard some guys have some 45-pound plates that sometimes are 6 pounds off, lower or higher. So anyway, it makes really a big difference. Those 25 kilo plates, they're 55 pounds. And they feel 10 pounds heavier. And what's really weird now is that the 45-pound plates feel lighter. So I'm getting used to it. They were really hard to put on because of the paint, the powder coating, in the hole. But now that that's getting worn off, it's getting a little easier because I got to take the plate and go back and forth to bring them out. But now they're getting easier. Another thing, and I'll probably show you in another video, there's a list of kilo and pound conversion list for my federation that they use. This is the weights you have to use when you want to go up in weight. These are the weights you have to use during the meet, and the range from one weight to the next is really wide, and using the pound plates, I could use my incremental plates to up it, like, you know, up 5 pounds or 2 pounds or whatever, instead of going a full 5 pounds or a full 10 pounds. So with these kilo plates, it's really hard to figure it out because you have to convert it. So I've been having a little problem doing that, but I'm getting used to that also. So that's what's going on with the new kilo plates. Also, in order to get these plates, I had to sell my Harley. Haven't really used the bike that much lately. Most of the guys that I used to ride with don't ride anymore, or they're not even here anymore. So it took me about 2 years to get this bike the way I wanted it. And, I really didn't want to get rid of it, but you know, I'd rather have somebody, you know, have it and be able to get some use out of it, and it's just sitting in the garage. I mean, it looks pretty sitting in the garage, all nice and shiny and everything. But you know, I could use the money, and I used the money to buy this gear. Now, the next thing I want to get is the competition bench. Now, you know, I made a video on the competition bench from REP, but that's just the bench. But I want to get the whole competition bench with the uprights and everything, so I can adjust it, and so I get the feeling of the actual you know, bench and doing the bench press. And yeah, also I think I'd like to get the combo rack, which that has the uprights for the squats. So you know, that would be nice too. Even though my federation, the American Powerlifting Federation, they use the monolift for the squat, but I still walk the weight out when I squat. With the monolift, you don't have to, but I do it anyway. So I still, by using the combo rack, I still be able to feel like it would at the meet. So let's get on with the my meet prep. It's almost a little less than 3 months before my meet, and it's really it's going fast. I can't believe how fast it's going. I weighed myself today. I've got my cheat sheet here. I weighed myself today, and I weigh 63.3 kilos, and that's about 139 pounds. I have to weigh 60 kilos, and that's 132 pounds. So I gained a little weight since the last meet, and I gained most of it since October, the holidays and all. But as far as gaining more weight, after I think I was 63 kilos around in the middle of October, and I stayed that way even with the holidays. I stayed at that weight. So yeah, last year I did a water cut to get down to weight for the meet, and I'm not gonna do that this year. It was a little bit too much. It was my first time doing it, and I felt okay at the meet, but I just don't want to have to do that anymore. It's not really that, because you deplete all the water out of your system. You get completely dehydrated, and your electrolytes and everything is drained out of your system, and it's not really that good to do that. So this time I'm just gonna do body weight, lose the fat. I got 7 pounds, a little bit more than 7 pounds to lose. So I should be able to do that in the next 2.5 months. So let's go with the update as far as the squat, my bench, and my deadlift. With the squat, and like I said, with the kilo plates, it sure feels a lot different, a little heavier. So what I'm just progressing. I'm progressing the way I want, and I have no injuries. My back feels okay, and I feel that I'll be able to do what I plan on doing as far as the weight for the meet. And what I'm going to do is the week before the meet, I'm going to make a video on how much that I progressed for this meet prep. On my bench, it's going the same way as it has. It's not. It's progressing very, very slow, and I'm really having a problem with it. But you know, because of my shoulders and everything, my bench was never that great. Anyway, and it just seems like the more I try to do less, I can't really gain weight on the bar. I try to do more as far as volume, more days of the bench. I still can't get the weight to get higher on the bar. So what I'm going to do is just keep working out as I am, progress the way I am, and see what I do for the meet. What I really want to do is I want to do better than I did the 2017 meet, because the 2018 meet I did less weight than I did at 2017 meet. So I want to beat, you know, all the weights I had, you know, for the 2017 meet. So if I'm successful, I'll have a PR on every lift for this 2019 meet. It's kind of hard to say, it's brand new. So that's the bench. Now the deadlift, same thing, I'm progressing the way I want. I don't know if I'm going to do what I thought I was going to do. I just, you know, a lot of guys, even at my age, are doing, you know, well into 400 pounds on the deadlift, and I just can't seem to get myself to do it. But then again, they've been doing it for, you know, like, you know, 10 years or all their lives, and I just been doing it for the last 3 years. So whatever weight I do is gonna just be, you know, okay. And I'll be happy with it, because I'm starting from a 75-pound deadlift to 259 pounds I did in 2017. So whatever I do from there till this meet, I think it'll be a, you know, accomplishment for me. Even though I thought for sure the way I was progressing that I was going to hit that 400-pound deadlift, but it didn't happen. So whatever it'll be, will be. So yep, that's it for the prep. I feel good, no injuries. I thought that working out harder than I did the last 2 years, that I have, like, some days I'd be stiff or sore, but I haven't. Everything's been okay. My knees, my joints have been okay. So I'm really happy about that, because, man, for 3 years those shoulders were really, you know, really bothering me. So and talking about joints and everything, you talk about your knees and stuff. I got a little tip for you guys. For you guys that work in a cold garage or cold basement. I don't know if I made a video on this. It seems like I did, but there's so many videos there I have, and I have to look through all of them to see if I did this before. So if you guys seen this before, well, then you know I made a video of it. If you haven't, well, then you'll learn something today. So, with you guys working out, doing your workouts in the cold garage or cold basement, if you don't want to spend any money on knee sleeves, that's another thing. The federation I belong to, I compete in the raw powerlifting, the full powerlifting. we're not allowed to wear knee sleeves. We can have a belt and wrist straps, but no knee sleeves or wraps. So what's the sense? Why should I buy, knee sleeves? It could cost me from 65 to 110 for knee sleeves. All I need to do is just keep my keep my knees warm. So what I found out and I experimented with, I got myself a pair of tube socks, and what I did was, this is the top, and this has the elastic part. So what I did was that I cut the toe part off, and I measured to have the sock end just above my calf, and this part just hitting or going onto my quad, just above the knee. And this is how it looks here with the toe cut off, and it's not really tight. It doesn't bind. It doesn't get all crunchy, behind your knee, and it keeps your knees warm between sets. And if you guys, are making videos and thinking you're gonna look funny with this, I see a lot of you guys, you're working out with sweatpants or whatever in your garage. So this is underneath your sweatpants, and nobody's even going to see it. So yep, that's what I've been using to keep my knees warm. So I just thought I'd give you guys a little hint here how to keep your knees warm, and they really help, because between sets is when you start getting cold, and it's nice to keep the blood warm in your knees. So I think that's about it. Hopefully you guys are going to have a great 2019, and hope you hit all your PRs. I'm going to try to do great at this meet this year. I want to break my own records. So at this last meet, I set a squat record and a deadlift record for my age and weight. So hopefully I can break it again this year. And then, like I said, I have other things I'm going to be doing for this year. I want to compete 2 more times. So I'll discuss that further on. Probably right after the meet, I'll discuss what my my future lifting is going to be. So alright guys, so let's end it here, and I'll see you back here in the office or the basement. If you liked the video, please like the video, share the video, and subscribe.